Sean,
What?
what are you doing?
I'm trying to get rid of the leftover Halloween candy.
Well, I see that, but you can't just sit here and eat the whole bowl. Maybe you can.
Definitely can.
But you know what? This gives me a really good idea.
Of course, let me guess, something to do with baking.
How'd you know? Hey there, and welcome back to the Sugar Treatment, where we bake and heal together. My name's Anthony, aka the Baking Social Worker. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video, and email me at thesugartreatment@gmail.com. Let me know what you'd like us to talk about here on the show.
And my name is Sean, his husband.
Oh, well, yes. Everyone knows you. Everyone knows Sean. So, do you want to know what my recipe is?
Yes, what is it? What can we do with it?
We are going to make a leftover Halloween candy blondie.
Great, more candy.
And I had a viewer write in and ask us to talk about bullying. Do you think you can help me with that?
I think I might be able to help you with that.
It's a really important topic.
It is.
All right, well, let's get started. In a mixer, add 1 cup of melted, unsalted butter, 1 cup of packed brown sugar, and a 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. Now mix together until smooth. Now add 2 eggs and 1½ teaspoons of vanilla. Mix until combined. Now we're gonna go ahead and add the dry ingredients to the wet mixture one at a time. 2 cups of flour, mix, a teaspoon of baking powder, 1½ teaspoons of salt. Now pour in about a 1/2 cup of your roughly chopped Halloween candy. We've got our mixture here, and I see that you've
Crushed
already
up candy.
decided to dive into our little garnish,
Oh, too much candy today. Okay.
which is great. So the next thing that we're gonna do here is just pour our mixture. How does that look?
It looks
What do
really
you think?
good.
It's kind of like a big cookie. Have you had a blondie before?
I don't know if I have.
It's like a bar, and it's kind of like almost like a cookie bar. Okay, so we've got it all in. We have our pan here. It's just an 8x8 pan, and obviously you can see that it's lined with parchment. We're just gonna spread our mixture into the pan, and then Sean, if you would be so kind, you're gonna go ahead and take that candy that we have left over,
And
you're-
eat it.
Don't eat it. You're just gonna push
I
it.
can't eat anymore, really. I really ate all that candy.
How many did you have?
Too many.
Oh my god. Okay, you're just gonna take that candy and kind of press it on top so it looks pretty. Yeah. That looks good.
All right.
So now we're gonna go ahead and throw it in the oven, 350 for about 40 minutes. All right, so our blondie is in the oven and it looks really good.
Yeah, it does.
I'm excited to eat it, but I'm also really
I
excited.
can't eat it. I will though.
You will. I'm also really excited to go ahead and dive into our topic because, like I said, one of our viewers wrote in and asked us to talk about bullying because it's something that they are experiencing, and it's something
horrible.
very real. And according to recent studies, there are about 1 in 5 kids between the ages of 12 and 18 experience some type of bullying. Have you been bullied?
Yes.
You have been bullied.
Yeah,
So
I've-
what was your experience?
Horrible. I feel like Have you been bullied?
Girl, yes, I've been bullied. You know I've been
We've been
bullied.
bullied.
Look at this.
We've been
Look at
bullied.
this hair. But tell me what happened to you when you were bullied?
Well, I mean, just when I was younger, I remember like moments in my life that were really affected by my bullying. Like I even remember accidentally falling in the pool with all my clothes on because I was too self-conscious to wear just a bathing suit because I used to get made fun of. You know, in school, people used to make fun of me for my legs. They used to call me elephant legs because I had thick legs for a kid. That's muscle.
She's thick.
I'm thick.
That's a thick boy.
And I own it now. But at the time, I didn't know. Like, I'm getting called elephant legs. Of
it's
course.
so bad that I'm laughing. I'm sorry. I love you
See?
so much. I love
I
your
know.
thick legs.
I know.
But I
We can laugh
understand.
about it now.
We can laugh about it now.
Yeah, and
But
I hope that whoever's watching this that is getting bullied, they know that one day you will laugh about it.
Yes. Yes.
But-
One day there are certain things that still get to me a little bit. Like, for me, when I was a kid, like, it was all about my femininity. Like, I was very targeted for my
I
femininity
had
because
that as well.
I'm just not, the most masculine kind of guy.
No.
that has followed me throughout my life, and so I think like that's a little bit of a sore spot, especially the F word.
Oh yeah.
You know, the FAGGOT word.
Yeah.
I can't even say it because that word is so traumatizing to me. There are so many lasting effects of bullying. I mean, we see obviously like suicide, right, is one thing, especially affecting the LGBTQ plus community, and in particular the trans community. You know, we see these kids as young as like, I mean, we're talking elementary school kids that are killing themselves because they're feeling targeted and bullied in school.
Yeah, that's rough.
It's so tough. And we even see that like, of those kids that are bullied, about 80% of them, this is a stat that I read, 80% of them will stay home from school. When is the first time you can recall being bullied? Like, what grade were you in?
I was in elementary school.
Because I remember it was first grade for me. It was first grade, and I remember that it was because of my hair, because it was my mom used to she used to pompadour my hair with gel, and it was like very well done, which is why I still do it probably. But I remember being made fun of for it, and then someone said, "Oh, what are you, gay?" And then I remember having to be like, "Okay, this is gonna be. I have to figure out a defense for this."
Yeah.
What was your first time?
I just remembered it. I remember sitting in class and I was drawing and my picture was good.
Yeah.
And because I guess I had a good picture, I was in art school. Same thing. Kid said I was gay, but then, this is gross. He reached in his pants where he had poop, took poop out and smeared it on. Don't laugh. He smeared it on my picture. And I remember Miss Donatella was my teacher in first grade, and I had to tell her that he called me gay and smeared poop all over my picture. Look, you will get to a point as you grow where those things don't affect you as much and they don't hurt you as much, and you realize it's just like, what is it? Water off a camel's back, is that what they say? You know, it does get better and get easier because you know how to process it as you grow. And I think when we're younger though, we're trying to figure out where we fit and where we belong and who's our group and who are the people we like. And then when you're getting like negative responses while you're searching, that's when it kind of affects you a little bit more.
Yeah.
So eventually you're gonna grow older and not really give about anyone, and then you're fine because then you won't talk to anyone.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
I
I don't know. I don't have an answer for bullying.
It was a great answer. I think,
I don't-
let me intellectualize it for a moment, because Erickson's stages of development, have you heard about these?
No.
Okay, so when you're at like between those ages 12 and 18, right, which those are the stats I gave you, between 12 and 18, at least 1 in 5 kids is being bullied. Between that time, you're kind of trying to figure out the whole task of that developmental area, that developmental point in your life. The task that you're supposed to accomplish is, where do I fit in?
Right.
What is my group? How do I sort of fit into the world?
How do I perceive myself in this world? Yeah.
Yes. So the reason I'm telling you that is that like what you are experiencing is a normal process. It's normal for you to not really know where you fit in yet.
Right.
And I think that can be really distressing when you're a teen and you know you're an adolescent and you're trying to figure it out.
I mean, to be honest, I still go through that, but I don't really care what people say because I know that I'm still trying to figure stuff out.
You know where you belong. You belong with me.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
so, but like, I guess what I'm saying is, number one, be kind to yourself and be patient.
You have to be kind to yourself.
Be kind to yourself and be patient, because you're gonna figure out where you belong. When it comes to a bully, like, know that that person, let's talk about that for a moment. That person is going through something.
Yeah, empathy.
That person's going through something, because the truth is, like, bullies are not just, it doesn't happen randomly, right? Like,
I'm just not mean today because I want to be mean. I maybe was at home, my parents treated me like crap.
Yeah.
I don't know how to get my anger out because I don't have any resources as a child between those ages. So my only way to deal with it is go and be mean to someone else.
it's true. I mean, that behavior is learned, right? Someone doesn't just wake up a bully. They learn how to be a bully, and usually it's from their parents or someone in their household that's teaching them, treating them that way.
Yeah.
And so when you kind of look at it that way, it might be hard, but I think it's helpful to sort of try to muster some empathy and some compassion, because it helps you to kind of like reframe it, and you can almost...
And place it. It helps you place it.
Yeah.
Like, look, they're not being mean to me because they really are personally attacking
No.
me. they're just really upset with themselves right now, and unfortunately I am the target. I'm the person in front of them.
Right.
But I know that it's not personal. I think if you can somehow sit in that, it would change everything. If I knew that when I was younger, it wasn't a personal attack, I probably wouldn't have the issues that I have today.
And we're not saying that you have to go and like save your bully.
No.
I mean, like,
not.
of course, if you want to and you feel like your bully needs help, like, and you have the words and the heart to do it, then do it. But like, you know, I think we're saying this just so that you have a way to place it, like Sean said.
Yeah.
You know, and maybe it gives you some reprieve from how much it weighs on you. Can you smell it?
I can smell the cookie.
So I'm gonna put some resources down below. If you're a parent and you need some help, I'm also gonna put some resources down below for you. So check those out.
If you have any questions, just shoot us an email. I'm sure that he would be happy to answer.
Shoot us an email. I would be happy to answer. I think this is a really, really good topic, and I think we're gonna do more on it because I want to talk about cyberbullying. I want to talk about like different specific types of bullying, but I just wanted to cover it kind of generally today. Oh, this looks like it's cooked perfectly. Yes, nice and gooey. It's done. What do you think?
I think it looks delicious.
It looks really good, and it's nice and soft in the middle, which I really like.
It literally looks like a big cookie.
Yeah, that's what it's like. So we should try it.
Like a massive chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah, we have to
Actually, it's a massive Reese's, Hershey's bar. What else? We put Kit Kats in it.
Yeah. And you could do this with any candy. It doesn't just have to be chocolate.
What about like...
We have chocolate.
What about like sour candy?
You could put sour candies in.
Really?
On the top, you could put like, yeah, anything. Skittles. I just feel like we're more like...
Don't say Skittles too loud.
I know.
Shh. You know, that's about the Sean Renzetti channel. Make sure you go check out my channel, Sean Renzetti, and you'll find out what that's about.
And make sure that you check it out because we are doing a little new segment on the Sean Renzetti channel, right?
We are. While this was baking, we did a little episode.
We
so
did.
You want to find out what happens while the dessert bakes. It's like it's like a soap opera while the dessert bakes.
A little creepy. Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's done.
It's good, right?
It's always good.
It tastes like a cookie.
It's like a big cookie.
I really like it because it's like soft and moist.
Ice cream would be really good on this.
A little whipped cream. All right. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
And sharing your story about
for letting
bully.
me be here.
Yeah.
I'm always here. Even if you don't see me, I'm watching.
It really is. And thank you out there for watching. A special thanks to the viewer that wrote in and asked us to do this video. We hear you, we see you, and we're there for you. Thanks so much for watching.
I'm sorry that it's something you're going through. I know it sucks, like straight up. It sucks. Sometimes people suck. I shouldn't say that.
They do though.
But they're also going through something like we said, so don't take it personal.
I'm like, they suck. We're thinking about you. And to everyone else, thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already, I'm like doing this with my mouth full.
It's fine.
Make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video, and email me at thesugartreatment@gmail.com. Let me know what you'd like us to talk about here on the show, because we just might do a video about it.
We might.
What do you think?
We shall.
All right, keep it sweet.